luncheon?
What I mean is, oh, yes, ma'am, I can manage that. I can manage that with the help of Daisy. Oh, no, I mean Maisie. Well, that is if she can keep her head out of the clouds and not go flitting all about.
I think she'll do just fine, won't you, Maisie?
Of course.
Yes. Also, Hannah, have you seen to the comfort of our guests, Madame Carlotta and Miss Brown?
Well, I try, ma'am, but they keep requesting what they call room service, like one receives in a hotel. If that's what they expect, why didn't they just stay at the Canada Hotel?
Now, Hannah, Mrs. Thompson would like Madame Carlotta and Miss Brown to be treated as esteemed guests while here at Sonnenberg.
I will do my best, Mr. Carlson.
I'm sure you will, my girl.
Miss O'Brien, I do believe you also had time set aside with Mrs. Thompson this morning.
Yes, Mum. She set aside some time this morning for correspondence and will be addressing some financial matters.
Fantastic.
Very well. See to your duties.
Ladies? Lots to do today. Very busy day.
Good morning, Carlson. Good morning, Mrs. Clue.
Good morning, ma'am.
My, we have a busy day at Sonnenberg today. A reporter and a photographer from the Canandaigua Messenger will be arriving shortly.
Is that the same photographer and reporter that were here earlier this week taking pictures of the grounds of the mansion?
Yes, I believe so. Only this time they're coming to photograph and conduct an interview with Madame Carlotta for the paper. I am still amazed that she had finally agreed to be my house guest after 5 years of my sending her written invitations. It is quite an honor, as all the great houses of Europe have vied for the pleasure of hosting such a world-famous opera singer. Then we also have illustrious guests for luncheon today. 3 of the most vocal and active ladies of the suffragette movement. I wonder, should we set the table in front of the windowed area? Yeah, I think that would be nice. Can you do that, Carlson?
Very well, ma'am, but I must inform you, the footman's currently indisposed today. Would it be all right if Hannah and Maisie wait at table for luncheon?
Yes, I think that would be perfectly appropriate. Now, if you will excuse me, I will use the quiet morning time to catch up on my overdue correspondence. My sisters Zilpha and Lottie are feeling I've been neglecting them of late.
Very well, ma'am.
Mrs. Clues, please inform Miss O'Ryan that I will await her in the great hall.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there you are, Orion.
Good morning, Mum.
Are you all right, Orion?
Oh, 'tis a small matter, ma'am, nothing for you to worry yourself about. Here are the financial accounts we need to be addressing today. Let's see, we have here a bill from the butcher. You'll see that his prices have gone up yet again. Oh, and this here is from the dairyman. He says he's needing some new equipment. Oh, and now the head gardener, he's wanting to put in some new exotic rose bushes. Rather excessive, if you ask me. Oh, and Mrs. Clues thinks that she needs a brand new expensive ace box.
Well, now, Orion, the butcher is an honest man. And as for the roses, that is money I do not begrudge spending. For the rose garden is where Frederick and I would take our evening strolls. Mrs. Clues knows what this house needs, Orion. I do not question her judgment.
Yes, Mum.
Orion, is this all of my stationery? I thought I had a full box. And where is my favorite blue pen? The one that Frederick gave me for my 60th birthday.
Ah, you mean that old blue pen that he gave you almost 15 years ago? The one that leaves blue smears all over your fingers?
Yes, I know it does, but I have such a sentimental attachment to that pen.
Well, I'm sure I don't know where it is. I gave you everything that was on your desk.
It is strange how some things just seem to vanish into thin air, isn't it? What was it Maisie was going on about? Something was missing earlier this morning.
Oh, well, it was a small matter. If I get it right, I think she was saying that she was missing
and morality are expected behaviors in this house.
Yes, Mama.
Do keep looking for my pen, Orion. I cherish it as a memento of my many happy years with Frederick.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Orion. I think that's all for the moment.
Well, if you have nothing further for me, I suppose I shall go find something else to occupy me time.
My lady, the reporter and photographer are here to interview Madame Carlotta.
Dear already. Thank you, Carlson. Please ask them to wait a moment. Hannah,
Yes, ma'am?
please inform Madame Carlotta that the press is here and then escort her down to the Great Hall.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I'll have to finish my correspondence in the library.
Madame Carlotta, is it exciting to be constantly touring all over the world and always being photographed and interviewed?
Oh yes, touring can be quite tiresome, but as a diva, one must get used to always being interviewed and being recognized wherever one goes. Oh, but I simply must not disappoint my fans.
Of course not. Right this way, please.
Madam Carlotta, good morning. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Jimmy List. I'm a cub reporter for the Canandaigua Messenger. And this is Ethan Cook, my trusty photographer.
Yes, but you must excuse me, gentlemen. I have spent the most ghastly evening here in the mansion. Oh, between the clanging of the furnace and the lumps in the mattress, oh, I hardly slept at all. But rest assured, like all artists, I will carry on in the grand tradition of my profession.
That's odd. The old cow snored all night.
Well, it also helps that she takes a nip or two from her hidden flask.
Daisy! Daisy! No, I mean Maisie! Will you quit your larking about, girl? I need your help in the kitchen. Daisy, Maisie, oh, she makes me crazy. Oh.
If ever someone's name suited them, it's hers. I'm coming, Mrs. Batmore.
And now, Madam Carlotta, if we could begin with some basic information, such as your actual name and your place of birth.
Oh, no, that is not important. What is important is that my fans know and love me as Madame Carlotta Cantata.
Well, Madame Carlotta Cantata, I need a bit more information than that for my newspaper article.
Oh, no, I make it a habit never to divulge my personal information. After all, someone may try to impersonate me.
No, you mean somebody might try to steal your identity, Madame Carlotta, not in 1913, why not even in 2013.
Very well, with your reassurance, I will say that I did my training at Juilliard in New York City, and then I traveled with some minor operas throughout Europe for 3 years. And then I made my debut at the Metropolitan Opera House.
Well, I must say that I have heard that there are a number of talented and young and rising stars who are trying to come up in the world, and there are a number of them who are following your footsteps.
Excuse me, I must say that when I made my debut, I met Mrs. Thompson.
Oh.
I met her at the reception following my debut.
I see.
And now you really must excuse me, it is so dry in here. Oh, I pity my poor vocal cords. I really must rest them before my concert tonight at Venus Hall.
Well, yes, I understand completely. Now, Madam Carlotta, it is important that I do get a little bit more information, but we can get that later if we might. But I think you should rest your vocal cords. One last thing, and you need not utter a word, Madam Carlotta. Ethan would like to get some photos of you here in the Grand Hall, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, hold that pose if you want. Oh, you are perfect. That pose is perfect. Back up just a little bit and yes, and turn toward me again. Oh yeah, you are perfect. One last shot over by that table there. And yeah, stand up tall and straight and lean on the table just a little bit. And that's, oh yeah. One last request. Could you indulge me and sign an autograph for me? I'm a big fan of yours.
Of course.
Hey, we've got something in common. We're both left-handed. Thank you, Madam Carlotta.
Now you really must excuse me. I must rest before my concert this evening.
Well, thank you, Madam Carlotta.
You turn down my bed cover, and you draw me a hot bath, and don't forget to add my Parisian lilac water, as it is a balm to my soul.
Yes, madame. Draw me a bath. And don't forget to add some Parisian lilac water, as it is a balm to my soul.
Daisy! Daisy! Oh, I mean Maisie! Oh, now where has that girl gone off to? I swear that girl is harder to keep track of than a black cat in a coal bin. Oh, I'll just do it myself. I can never find that girl. Wow.
Oh, gentlemen, has your interview with Madame Carlotta concluded already?
Well, yes, it seems that she had to rest her vocal cords.
Well, most artists are known to have delicate systems, aren't they?
Apparently so. Now, Mrs. Thompson, while you're here, I was wondering if you would wish to comment further on the previous statement that you gave to the messenger with regard to the upcoming vote. And I quote, "I wish to say, as a taxpayer, though not a voter, I most decidedly disapprove of the plan to change our fine village into a 10th-rate city. It will open the way to no end of grief and extra taxes beyond computation, besides many other evils."
No, I think that sums up my position very well. However, I must emphasize that the petition deadline of only 11 days has been unduly rushed and gives the residents too short time to discuss the pros and cons of Canandaigua becoming a city.
Well, as you know, the messenger has to print both sides of this, and the pros and the cons, and there is a faction that believes that Canandaigua becoming a city would have a distinct financial advantage, as it would have a larger tax base, as well as greater civic pride. You could say that making Canandaigua a city would make it a bigger dot on the map.
Yes, well, I know all too well what you mean, but I must remain steadfastly committed to my position. Now, gentlemen, if you will excuse me, I have a busy day. Carlson will see you out.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Thompson.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
Yes, ma'am.
Are Hannah and Maisie ready to wait table?
Yes, I do believe everything is ready for today. If I may be so bold as to ask, the women joining us today, are those the infamous suffragette women who march in the streets demanding the women's vote?
Yes, 3 of the most active members, in fact. Carrie Chapman Catt, Kristen Eastman, and Lucy Watson. They work tirelessly for women's suffrage in order that women will have a say in legal and political matters.
Aren't those generally men's concerns? Women tend to take care of the household and the children.
Yes, some people think that is the natural way. But do you not think that women should also have a say in civic matters? For instance, even though I'm a taxpayer, I'm not allowed to vote on the petition of whether or not Canandaigua becomes a city.
Well, I'm sure you know far more about this than I do, ma'am.
Mrs. Cruz, you, Miss Orion, Hannah, and Maisie all work hard here at Sonnenberg. Don't you think that women contribute by their industry to the community as well as men?
I never looked at it that way. I suppose you're right.
Yes. Now, Mrs. Cruz, if you will excuse me, I simply must finish these promise letters to my sisters.
Very well. Mr. Carlson, how do you feel about women demanding the vote?
Well, I think Lord Dunnamsey had it about right when he said, a woman with a vote is like a cow with a gun, completely against nature.
Mr. Carlson!
My lady, the councilman, Mr. Mead, is here, and can I say he seems quite agitated.
Agitated? Why would he be calling on me?
Forgive the sudden intrusion, Mrs. Forgive the sudden intrusion, Mrs. Thompson, but I fear that mischief is afoot. Earlier today, a letter was delivered to the village council. And this letter appeared to be written in your handwriting and on your stationery. Within it, it says that you have now changed your decision on Canandaigua becoming a city. And furthermore, you urge all undecided voters to do the same.
Why, this is preposterous. It is indeed my letterhead and written in my favorite blue ink. But Mr. Mead, I have no knowledge of this letter.
Yes, I suspect it is much. Anyone in our fair city, village, knows your stance on the matter. Can you imagine? But who would want to slander your good name, and why?
No one in my household would be disloyal to me.
But still, the culprits have attempted to smear your reputation. It could be someone in this very house, someone who has access to your personal belongings. Why, if the contents of this letter had gotten out, could you imagine those two McKechnie brothers would be here knocking on your door in an instant?
Please, join me in my library at once where we can speak privately.
Oh, yes.
You ready, my lady?
Carlson, something of great importance has come up. Please, seat our luncheon guests when they arrive and make my apologies. Also, ask Hannah and Maisie to pour tea in my absence. Please.
Wasn't that really incredible? Oh, wonderful. And there were so many people there. I mean, there was a lot. It was amazing. It was incredible. Oh, my goodness.
Ladies! I regret to inform you that Mrs. Thompson is currently engaged, but she'll join you shortly. In the meantime, she insists that you enjoy your tea.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Yes. All right. Oh, this house is amazing. Please stay here. My goodness. Oh, these windows. And there's a lot of stuffed animals. I believe someone must like to hunt here. I'm not sure. I wonder if Frederick. Oh dear. She hunts too. I wasn't sure how much of that. Thinking, she is for the boy. Okay, he's always like this. I think you could write dance. I did. There's the musicians up there and the dancing down here.
What do you think of those women? Wonderful. Oh, I've heard about some of their antics. Marching in the street. Getting arrested. Oh, land sakes, even going to jail.
Well, I admire them. I think they're very brave and exciting women.
Brian? Exciting? Them? Oh, what is this world coming to, Raven? Oh,
As we all know, this petition business as to whether or not Canandaigua will become a city is not the real issue. The real issue is, will the city be wet or dry? That is what is at stake. And you can rest assured, with the town father solely in control, the city will stay wet.
The vote is rumored to be very close. In fact, they say one influential opinion could change the outcome.
And with suffrage on the horizon, there is some concern that when women get the vote, will generate enough clout to ban alcohol altogether.
Of course, that is the real reason the petition timeline has been so short, as the town fathers want to keep the alcohol flowing.
Yes, the town fathers use the argument that if we become a dry city, the economy will suffer greatly.
Well, it is true, the McKechnie Brewery is the biggest employer in the area.
And we must remember our local farmers who grow hops here. Why, I have heard we are one of the largest hops growing areas in the entire country.
That's all well and good, but ladies, we must be concerned with the temperance ideals of banning public drunkenness and protecting the sanctity of family life.
Oh, come now, Lucy, get off your soapbox. You know you enjoy your porter with your beef as much as the rest of us do.
Salud!
Bring that reporter back with you.
Ah, yes.
Ladies, while we are here today, we must determine Mrs. Thompson's present willingness to be part of the movement. While we know about the article dated May 7th, 1894 that appeared in the New York Times. Article? Yes. Remember the letter petition where Mrs. Thompson added her name to a petition that was sent to all the delegates in Albany.
Yes, that letter requested revision of the state constitution to allow for suffrage. But that was 19 years ago.
And we are still fighting the same fight today. But the time is coming soon, as our city fathers know all too well, where we will be victorious. Oh, here she comes down.
Please forgive me, ladies. I do apologize, but I was called away on an unexpected matter. To make up for my tardiness, I have arranged a surprise for you.
Oh!
Our house guest, Madame Carlotta, has consented to sing an aria from her repertoire of Gilbert and Sullivan.
Oh, that's good news. This is wonderful.
Please ask Hannah to escort Madame Carlotta and Miss Brown down to the Great Hall now.
Oh, but ma'am, could Hannah and I stay? We've never been to a concert before.
Of course, you're both welcome. Oh, and the rest of you as well. You may take seats on the bench there.
entitled My Poor Little Buttercup. And please allow me to introduce my accompanist, Miss Brown.
That Miss Brown is still asleep while walking around?
Well, I don't know about the asleep part. Wait, last night I saw her walking down there in the hallway, down by Mrs. Thompson's study, I did.
What? Well, she has no business being downstairs. Did you say anything to her?
Well, of course I did. Miss Brown, I said. Is there something I can help you with, I asked. And she just stared right through me, like I wasn't even there. And then she floated up the stairs like a wee pale ghost, she did.
That is odd and quite spooky, too. Do you think we should inform Mrs. Thompson or just watch Miss Brown ourselves? After all, they will be leaving tomorrow.
I have an idea. Do you think you'd be able to go through her personal belongings? Like, you'd have to be very, very careful, because if you got caught, you could lose your position.
Oh, but don't worry about me. I can be quite stealthy.
Stealthy, you say? Stealthy is what's been getting us into trouble.
But I'm curious as to what you were doing downstairs in the middle of the night.
The moon was full, and I was feeling a wee bit restless. So, I thought that I would go down and look out the window and see the beautiful statue of Diana under the moonlight.
That's funny, because I never pictured you as an art lover.
I beg your pardon.
You haven't been an art lover.
Oh, hush now. Here comes that noctambulist pianist now.
Would you please bring Madame another coverlet for her bread? She's quite chilled, you know. Oh, and Madame she would like tea. Earl Grey and hot, not tepid like it was last time, mind you.
Yes, Miss Brown. Anything you say, Miss Brown. Coverlet, Miss Brown?
Tea, hot, not tepid.
Miss Brown, Miss Brown, Miss Brown.
Oh, Frederick, if only you were here, you'd know precisely what to say, what to do. Please, send me your strength. Help me to find this forger.
Ma'am, would you like more tea?
No, that'll be all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let me just thank you again for allowing us to stay and listen to that concert. It was
Daisy! Oh, Nick is amazing. Now, you have had your entertainment, girl. Now get a move on. Giddy up, girl. Some of us still have work to do in the kitchen. Not that I can count on her. She's never around when I need her.
that woman.
Mrs. Thompson, that letter that was presented at the City Hall, right, Village Hall, well, a copy of it has appeared at the Messenger. Look.
It's just as I suspected.
And it's spreading like a western wildfire. In
What?
fact,
Why is this all happening? Who could be behind this utter sham? It pains me to think I've been so betrayed.
well, I'm afraid your betrayal isn't the only problem. This letter is slated to appear in tomorrow morning's edition of the Messenger, and our press is roll at 6 p.m. We only have a short time to prove that this isn't your penmanship. And, Mrs. Thompson, it is important to recall that many, perhaps hundreds, thousands even, may vote based on your false recommendation.
Oh, I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but it's time we notified the local authorities. Carlson, please make a call.
Yes, my lady, right away.
Mr. Meade, kindly await the policeman at the porte cochere and fill him in.
And Mrs. Thompson, it's now just about 4 o'clock. We only have 2 hours to sort this all out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get my photographer.
Yes, yes, do whatever it will take to have the real story printed.
Oh, yes, yes. I'll be back.
Mrs. Clues, please let me know the instant the police arrive. We must stop those presses.
Yes, ma'am.
I told you I could drink you under the table.
I still don't believe it.
It happened just last night. I have to do it again.
I think you do. Gentlemen, you have arrived unannounced and at a time when Mrs. Thompson is most urgently engaged. Can't this wait? Well, if it could, would we be, here? Well, I'm sure that might be true in your minds. I can't promise she'll see you today. Please wait here while I relay your request.
She's done all right for herself, that one.
Right, the investment certainly paid off there.
With dividends.
That letter's going to ensure the vote is in our favour, me brother. It can't go otherwise.
It only seems proper for us to come and by and welcome Mary to our side of this monumental issue. It's a historic moment for this town.
No, brother, for this city.
No, for the brewery.
Aye, to the brewery.
It only makes sense that she would see the future lives in this town becoming a city. Why is service just a foreman among a beer?
Aye, it's the brewery business what's been good for this town.
No, this city.
Aye, the city.
To the city.
To the city.
To the brewery.
To the brewery.
It's the McKechnie brothers that will bring prosperity to this town. We've made it what it is today.
Aye, what's Mary ever done with all that money of hers anyway?
Nothing.
Well, she's donated thousands and thousands of dollars to wells and Vassar colleges.
Aye, she's been good to the colleges, but besides that...
She also funded the entire west wing of the New York Women's Hospital in New York City.
Aye, that was generous. But beyond that,
She's been a regular generous benefactor of the Bronx Zoo and the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Well, we've donated to the arts as well. Who do they think put our cousin through Juilliard, the McKechnie brothers at school?
so she's done a few things for her beloved New York City. What has she ever done for this town? That I ask you. Nothing. Just built this little vacation mansion of ours.
She gave us the Atwater Park Bandstand.
And the Ontario Orphan Asylum. How about the Canandaigua Grammar Depot?
And Clark Manor House.
And the post office.
Gave thousands to local churches.
Bought and renovated this Canandaigua Hotel.
Funded the fountain on Main Street.
And the historic harbor for Squaw Island.
She paved our streets.
Created the F.F. Thompson Memorial Hospital.
Built the swimming school on the lake.
You forgot the Historical Society in our library.
She did all that.
Aye.
Okay, she's done a few things for us now. But we brought the jobs.
Aye, the jobs.
We run the steamboat lines, support our local hops growers and the ice houses, and we produce the beer.
But the past doesn't matter. It's clear by that letter she came to her senses and sees the future. It's spelled C-I-T-Y.
And B-E-R.
Well, I had a strange dream about that the other night. I had a dream a couple of distant kin of ours opened a brewery right in that very train station Mary had built for the town.
No.
Aye.
That's so twisted, that is.
Aye, but their beer was grand.
Now that's fantastic. To the brewery in Mary's train
The
station.
brewery in Mary's train station.
If those suffragettes get their way, they turn our brewery into a pickle factory.
I had a dream about that as well.
No!
Aye, it's a real nightmare. And old Frederick was in it.
Was he then?
Aye, he was.
I don't want to hear it, me brother. You know what? Let's toast the old boy. Just let him, there's no hard feelings or nothing out of respect, is all.
Are you sure that's a wise idea, me brother? It's a bit creepy, being in this great mansion and all.
Brother, you've seen too many Shakespearean productions. What do you think? Frederick's ghost is floating about the place. You're not serious. Besides, he's on our side now. Isn't that right, Frederick?
What the devil's going on out here? Have you two no respect for the Thompsons or this great man? While I question our judgment where you two are concerned, Miss Thompson has consented to see you. Please, follow me, and do not touch anything.
I saw it. You saw it. Yes, I saw it.
Good evening, Mrs. Thompson. I'm Detective Lieutenant Winston O'Hara from the Canandaigua Police Department. I'm known from Scotland Yard. I really apologize for my tardiness, but apparently the full moon is wreaking havoc upon the entire citizenry. Why, already today we've had 6 drunk and disorderlies, 4 fender benders, and even a case of public lewdness.
Enough of this, Lieutenant Detective O'Hara. A serious situation is occurring right now at Sonnenberg. Do you not understand the scope of slander that has befallen Mrs. Thompson? Do you not understand that her reputation could be sullied by this very event? Now, I believe that the suspect is someone here in this very house, and I demand that you interrogate them all at once.
You don't need to tell me how to do my job, Councilman Mead. After all, I've been on the job for a full 3 fortnights now.
That's 6 weeks.
That's what I said.
That's 42 days.
What a statement on the public education here in the colonies. All right, is this everyone in the household? All right, all guests present and accounted for. Pretty unusual visitors to the amendment this morning.
Yes.
There you are, right?
Yes, there were those women that were here for the luncheon. Oh, their signs and all of their shenanigans.
I do believe she means the suffragettes, and I believe their carriage just pulled up out front.
Oh, well, do bring them in, won't you?
Very well, I'll bring them in.
Jolly good.
I'll help.
Surely, Detective O'Hara, you can't suspect the suffragette ladies. After all, they're all society women.
Society women will not, Mrs. Thompson. Everyone's a suspect until they are no longer a suspect. No, ladies, here you are. Just get in line with the rest of the suspects. All right. You've all been witness to what has transpired here today. So, in order to solve this dastardly deed before the evening presses roll, I hereby deputize each and every one of you and authorize you to go about and interrogate these suspects. Time is of the very essence, so meet me back here in 30 minutes when the bell tolls 5 o'clock, and together we shall unmask the culprit or culprits, as the case may be. Dismissed.
Folks, welcome to intermission. Please note that we do have some food in the dining room, which you are welcome to help yourselves to. We also have drinks in, some drinks, a little light refreshment, in the rotunda room. You all have ballots. You have 1 vote per ballot. You may interrogate all of our suspects in the great hall, and also in the hallway. So please make yourself at home. We'll see you in 30 minutes.
Oh, yes. unusual happen imagine today? For example, anything come up missing?
To my knowledge, the only things missing are some sheets of my letterhead stationery and my favorite blue pen, despite the fact that it left blue smears on my fingers, that is.
Yes, indeed, blue smear.
Yes, that's it. Every time you use that pen, it left blue smears on your fingers. Wait, I bet the forager's fingers would also have blue smears on them.
Come to think of it, the letter that was delivered to the city village council today, it also had blue smears of ink on it.
And so does the copy given to the messenger.
All of you, wearing gloves, take them off now. Show me your hands. Lift them up in the air high. Well, searching blue, 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 blue. Holy moly, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Well, certainly is a full moon. All right, I suppose we'll start with ladies first. Can you explain how it is that you've got these blue stains upon your fingers?
These blue stains are from us inking our placards. In fact,
We not only do our own signs, we write our own speeches as well.
Speeches, you say? How are you at letter writing?
Detective O'Hara, is it? If you are clumsily implying that we forged those letters, you are mistaken. We have no agenda with the petition, as it is only men who can vote.
our agenda is for women's suffrage, and we spend all our time and energy on obtaining the vote.
And our money, votes for women! Votes for women! Votes for women!
All right, I did it. Calm down. I have work to do. I decided. All right, I'll use the term loosely. How's that you gentlemen have the blue all over your personages?
How dare you look at us like that?
All right, let me try this way.
Detective Officer Major General Louis O'Hara, whatever the hell you are.
Wait, your mother respect?
The labeling machine broke down on the brewery's bottle production line last night. There was ink up to our guinea soaked elbows, I tell you.
And that's the God's truth. We Scots aren't afraid to fix our own. We're not afraid to get our hands dirty.
Dirty? Well, that is precisely why you are chief candidate for the person who did this. So, stay there, be quiet, don't say nothing, don't move.
'Twas the blueberries.
They're blueberries, you say?
We washed a whole lot of them for the fancy dessert we had the other night. The sink dessert. I didn't mean about the blueberries.
Well, you can't be blaming me for this. I got these blue marks when I handed Mrs. Thompson her pen in her study 3 days ago. I have been scrubbing and scrubbing at it ever since, and it just won't come out.
Did you try soap? Apparently, you are the one who had the greatest access to the pen and the paper. So tell us, where is that pen?
Why don't you ask a sleepwalker, Miss Arabella Brown, who was seen wandering near Mrs. Thompson's study 2 nights ago?
Oh,
Well, that sounds very suspicious.
it is true. I do sleepwalk. Lots of people do. It's not a crime, you know. Besides, I cannot help it. The other night, I was out sleepwalking when I suddenly awoke to find myself in front of the open icebox. Well, I had blueberries on my hand.
I was having that last slice for myself.
It seems as if all of you house help had plenty of opportunity to take the pen and the paper. And you would have seen Mrs. Thompson's handwriting on bills, invoices, and letters. And where are you going, Madam Carlotta?
You can
Yes, it's just like the one I have. Madam Carlotta, what does this mean?
Oh, I think you know rather well what it means, Mrs. Thompson. Madam Carlotta, what does this mean?
I admit it. I forged the letters with Mrs. Thompson's signature.
But how did you? Oh, I know. You must have copied my handwriting from all those invitations I've mailed you over the years.
I am just so sorry, Mary. I was so worried about our wee man's back in Scotland going hungry. And our family brewery has a stake in this boat. Oh, me cousins Alex and James. They paid for my training in Juilliard and on forever in their debt. It's the earnings from the brewery and what I contribute from my operatic career that helps the family to survive back in the Highlands. And as much as I hate to admit it, my career is on the way.
My Lassie, your heart was in the right place.
Now, we'll stand by you. Pay your bail if necessary. For we're not only cousins, but fellow Scots as well.
Well, her heart may have been in the right place, but her left hand certainly wasn't. Madam Carlotta has committed forgery. A forgery, I suspect, was aided and abetted by one Miss Annabella Brown!
Detective O'Hara! Detective O'Hara!
You're unwinded on yours.
This is more than a suspicion. I just found this page of Mrs. Thompson's stationery and the missing pen and Miss Arabella Brown's suitcase. And her suitcase.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it was I. I was the one who secretly delivered the letters to the council and to the newspaper. I felt obliged to help Miss Carlotta. She's been so good to me. And our concert dates are fewer and fewer these days. If her career goes down, so does mine. I am nothing without her. And dear, that is just not true, and I would never abandon you.
Oh, Mr. Lisk, I trust you will be kind when you write the true story behind this forged letter. People's lives and livelihoods are at stake here.
Well, Mrs. Thompson, you are the kind one in this, all things considered. And I assure you, I will stick with the facts and be completely unbiased, as is my professional creed. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, dear, must you take Madam Carlotta and Miss Brown to the station? And in those? Madam's motive was of high moral character, and Miss Brown was obviously under Madam's influence. Can't we overlook their indiscretion just this once?
I'm afraid it was more than just a mere indiscretion, Mrs. Thompson. And besides, we cannot make a mockery of the law. I do believe a night in the pen will help to, of course, Madam Carlotta and Arabella Brown to contemplate the consequences of their actions.
Yes, my cherished pen. I will get that back to the non-detective.
Of course, madam. In fact, as soon as the investigation is complete, I will even have it repaired for you before I return it.
Oh, no you won't. The fact that a personal gift from my Frederick played such a large part in solving our mystery is more than just a coincidence to me, detective. Call me sentimental, but I'd like that pen back just as is.
As you wish, Mrs. Thompson, and I bid you a good evening. Come on, ladies, let's get your fingers smeared in some black ink.
Well, I have to say that was quite an evening. I think that I'm ready for a good cup of tea.
Oh, they say everything looks better after a good cup of tea, my lady.
That sounds like a grand idea. I think I'll hold off on finishing the letters to my sisters. I've seen enough of pen and ink, for one thing.
We need a shot of whiskey while we're at it.
Wonderful. Did y'all have enough to eat? Yes. Good. I'm so glad that you are all able to be here tonight and watch our final not final fundraiser of the year, but one of our final fundraisers of the year. And now I'd like to introduce our cast in order of performance. The flustered butler, Mr. Carlson, played by Sean Jones. Mrs. Clues, played by Ryan Serrell. The scatterbrained Mrs. Betmore, played by Noel Our stealthy maid, Maisie, played by Janessa Small. Mary's personal maid, Hannah, played by Rita Faulkner. O'Ryan, Mary's personal secretary, played by Janine Owen. And of course, the mistress of the house, Mary herself, played by Madame Carlotta, the opera singer, played by Jeannie Byman. Our cub reporter, Jimmy List, played by Tim Whitcomb. Ethan, I got the scoop, Hook, played by Chip Atwood. The village councilman, Bill Swanson. Suffragette number 1, Crystal Eastman, played by Maureen Slaw. Suffragette number 2, Carrie Chapman Cat, played by Amy Stone. Suffragette number 3, Lucy Watson, played by Diane Johnson. Miss Brown, played by Eileen Whiteman. Alex McKechnie, Brewery Grow number 1, Noah's Archer. James McKechnie, Brewery Grow number 2, Drake Hubert. Detective 3 Fortnight O'Hara, played by Don Shapiro. The ballot collector, Adam J. Majerski. Our absolutely fabulous piano player, Bob Green. Catering tonight was done by Melissa Landis. She's not here tonight, but we all loved her food. Ram drivers, Bruce Aldridge and Jim Farrell. And last but not least, it would not be possible for any of this without David Hutchings, Chris Knight, Bethany Cobb, Alona, Aaron, Ben, everyone. Even Vanessa in the office, who's not here tonight, they deserve a big round of applause. Join hands. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the big smear.